Hey everyone, thanks for coming to my channel today. Welcome to KC Quadtronics. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Happy Model Mobula 6 with HDZero, and it has the SPI ELRS 2.4 GHz internal onboard receiver. I've done flown this and I would show that, but it's raining now so I can't, but I will show some comparison videos here soon. Anyways, we've got this butte. These tri blades do not come on it. It actually comes with these bob blades. Let me see if I can you see those a little better? Let's see. How about this? Sorry about the camera quality. My phone does not want to work right when I record, so I'm using another camera. There's the bob blades that come on it. They do work great and there's not much complaint, but with the tri blades you do get better performance, handling, a little bit more thrust, and also you have turtle mode work good compared to the others. Anyways, what else comes in this? You get extra screws, and then also the screws to attach your back of your camera to it. This is a Runcam HDZero Nano Light camera. They've took the back off and left it off to save on weight. If you know anything about HD, then you know it's heavier than VTXs that are analog. So here is the update cord. This is what will run from here. That right there, that little plug, that's where you will plug that little guy in right there, and you just boop, and then this did not, mine specifically only came with this, which plugs the small cord into the converter. But now I don't have the big cord that goes to my HDZero goggle module for me to do the update. So you either have to make your own or order one, or you already have one because it came with your stuff. But either way it goes, that's pretty much what all comes in it. And then of course an extra canopy, because you know, if you're going to be racing or doing anything really, eventually you're going to need an extra canopy. Thing I would like to point out here, it's got the the Happy Model well, you can't see that probably. Let's see if I can get it to. Alright, so Happy Model EX0802 19,000 kV motors. They're pretty awesome. I like them. They're a little bit more underpowered than the 27,000 kV. That's for sure, but they give good flight time. I like them. They're very smooth, and it flies great. Really, it does. I would suggest updating to the PT 2.0. This is the PH 2.0. If you're not really good with soldering and stuff, well, then in that case I would leave it how it is and get you some regular PH 2.0s that have the pigtail on them, because if not, you'll have issues with this and the factory pigtail. I will show you what I mean. So you have to put it in a specific way, and if you'll notice, this is really loose in here. So this is really calling for a folded cell. A folded cell is like a 600 or 500 milliamp or something like that, or even there is even 300 milliamp ones, but folded cell batteries. This is a single cell, it's not folded, and it also shows in performance and flight time. It gets only 1 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe flight time with these batteries, but they are not new, so I don't know. That's about what you can expect with single cell batteries. But anyways, you have to put it in there just like that, and you have to push it kind of past that plastic, and then this will reach around and fit on it, and it will turn it on. And then of course your VTX lights up here in the front, and that tells you that you're on. And then this of course is, and if you heard that startup sound, I don't know if you did, let's see here. So that doesn't come stock. That's what you get after you flash Blue Jay to your ESCs using the ESC configurator, which I will try to make a video of and how to do. But if not, go on Joshua Bardwell. All sorts of people have made videos of how to do this. I'm going to use my box as my case for now. It comes with nice foam material. Definitely protects the shell of the quad. And also this one, I don't know if yours will, but this one has the BMI gyro in it, which only runs at 3.2 kilohertz. 3.2 kilohertz, both gyro and PID loop, and that's fine. It flies just as good as an MPU 6000 running at 8K, 4K, or whatever. And I do have D-Shot 300 and bidirectional D-Shot enabled in Betaflight, and I am running props out. The bi blades, like I said, that come with it are pretty good, but if I was you, I'd upgrade to these tri blades. If you're just a regular flyer that's just wanting to have fun and fly around your yard and get an HD experience, what comes on it is just fine. I just get a better, well, a lot of people say, and I agree, we get better flight experiences with these tri blades. That's about it for that guy. It needs to be updated. You can update it on Betaflight with a hex file from Happy Model that will update it to Betaflight 4.3.1, but it will make it work with ELRS version 3. And the Lewis scripts and everything will work. Once you flash that hex file to Betaflight, you can then upgrade it without having to worry about a hex file anymore. You can upgrade it straight from there to 4.4. And then you can implement all the HD features in the new Betaflight 4.4 and the HD OSD that they have worked hard on and gotten completed, and now is looking really good in Betaflight. And I have done so. It works great. The HD is true HD, of course. Thank you, Betaflight, and all the devs out there that have worked so hard to do this, to make it possible. And yeah, that's about it. What else should I? This goes up to 200 milliwatts, but that's in HDZero world. So you got to think that's like 400 milliwatts in analog world. To me, it is, because this baby goes. And this is with just a whip antenna on it. If I upgraded the antenna, yeah, it might add a little extra weight, but guess what? The reception would be so much even more clear. But really and truly, it's not about clearness. It's about, can your signal make it through all the walls, or can your signal make it that far out? Well, this baby sure can, and I'm sure it'll go even further if I had a different antenna, but I don't think I would want to fly it any further than I have already flown it away from me, because like normal, these are probably going to be flown inside more than out, but that's hard to say because I do a little bit of both. But anyways, that's all for that. I also want to point out, like on this one, I have plug headers, sorry, and these plug in, the motors do. Whereas on this one, it's soldered straight to the board. So if you're not good at soldering, you better learn how to get good, because eventually, hopefully not, but eventually you may have to replace, or you want to upgrade like these are. These are upgraded to the Tiny Whoop 802 27,000 kV. And yes, they do use a little bit more battery, gets a little less flight time, but oh baby does it fly. And this only weighs 22.3 grams or 21.3 grams, whereas this weighs 24.3 grams. Let's see if you can see this or not. Okay. Uh-oh. Just knock everything off there, why don't you? Okay, so not having any luck here. Try this one more time. Zero it out. Zero out. Okay, thank you. Now let's put the plug to the side. Oops. Oops. There. Now, as you say, it's 21.5. Can you see that? Let's move this. There. 21.5. And so let's go over to this HDZero with the digital VTX. 24.5, or no, 24.2, my bad, 24.2. And so, as I was saying, digital weighs more. They took away the pin, the plug headers. They took a lot of the canopy out, made it a lot. There's even less hoops, although this is a little thicker than this is. This has got a 8K 4K pid loop in it and an MPU 6000 gyro. I believe it's the MPU 6000. It may be the another one, but anyways, it's 8K 4K with that. D-Shark 300 and bidirectional with Blue Jay ESC flash to it, 48 kilohertz. Blue Jay ESC flash to this, 48 kilohertz, and I used the melody editor on it to make it have that personalized startup tone that I demonstrated. And that was the Back to the Future theme song, if you didn't notice it. Yeah, these are both amazing quads to fly. They're very fun. You know, the 75 millimeters, there's a big difference in it, big difference, but this guy does not fly better than this. It may fly longer and it may fly different, and it might even be a little faster. I don't know about that. I would have to really do some comparisons, and I'm about to. But this guy right here, it really gets the job done. No prop wash, no freakouts in the air. This guy, it'll whiplash on me sometimes if I go to turn real hard and I'm going fast. But as you see, it uses totally gigantic batteries compared to these. So that's the difference. And also, it's just a 1S. This is just a 1S. This is just a 1S. They're all 1S quads, but when you go up past that, like, see, this is a folded cell battery right here. See the folded cell? See the crease down the center? That tells you that that's folded. There's technically two cells, and even it says it here. So it says 1S, 1P, which means one series in one parallel. It's two cells in a parallel. It's one cell folded in a parallel configuration, ran in one series. It's so awkward how to explain that, but technically it's two cells, and they're combined together to make one cell. So, like, say these are two 330 milliamp cells. combined together in one parallel and series configuration, which makes a 660 milliamp battery instead of a 2S 330 milliamp battery. See there? That's how this works usually. Or you could even think of it as it's a long battery. Half of it would have been 330, the other half would have been 330, and they fold it up and it's a 660. It makes one folded cell, but that isn't it. It's actually two parts, and the 1S 1P verifies that. It's one series in one parallel configuration, and series parallel, it has to have two to be any of that. It has to. So these are extra strong and I love them. There's even 720 milliamp versions and even higher than that, and this has, see, it's a top fit. It's a top fit. So by the way, this is the Tiny Hawk, the newest of the Tiny Hawk line, the Easy Pilot Pro. Great quad. It isn't digital, but it is HD, and you do get a really great picture and a really fun time from this. And it's also known as a pusher configuration because the props are designed to be underneath it. Gives you a totally different flight experience. It feels totally different to me anyways. I noticed complete differences in it, just like I noticed differences in this and this. Complete differences. So much. I would have to say this is taking the win, even though this has the upgraded motors and is supposed to be quicker in a race. I don't know. This guy right here is really going to be competition. Yes, it is in my mind to swap motors, but I'm not until I have to. This is what this one's going to have on it. I am so happy just to have it. So, and I love these little motors. I love them. They're neat. They've got like a little red, I'm sorry about this camera, they've got like a little red tint on the top of them that you can't see, but yeah, maybe you can a little. Anyways, and see, these are just solid bell, and the top is the whole thing is red. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you buy one of these. I absolutely love mine, and I believe you will yours too. But as they say, that is how the cookie crumbles. I'm Casey Quadtronics, signing off. Anyways, all y'all out there, enjoy your time flying this baby if you get it. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below in the comments section. Please, anything I can do better, let me know. Any questions you have that I may be able to answer, please ask. You can also email me. My email is in the about section of my channel. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. And go get you some HDZero, baby, and let me know your experience.